Greetings everyone. Let's continue explanation of chapter 3. Before we start with the explanation, let us see some meanings of words. 1. Horrible. Horrible means extremely bad, evil. Number 2. Beginning. Beginning means starting, or you can say starting point at which something starts. 3. Miserable. Miserable means very unhappy. 4. Certainly. Certainly means surely. 5. Bare. Bare means without furniture. In this chapter, it is written that James' room was as bare as a prison cell. So, bare room means without any furniture or equipments. Prison, it means jail or lockup. 7. Queer. Queer means strange, odd. 8. Ramshackle means badly made house that can collapse anytime, means that can break down. Marvelous means amazing and beautiful. 10th. Horizon. Horizon means point where earth seems to meet the sky, but they do not actually meet. 11th. Rim. Outer edge of an object is called rim. Let us recapitulate what we have read till now. This story is about a 4-year-old boy whose name is James. He was living peacefully with his parents in a beautiful house next to the sea. James had many friends to play with. They would run on sandy beach and paddle in the ocean. The life was perfect for this little boy. One day, James' parents went to London for some shopping. When they were in London, something very bad happened. What happened? Their parents got attacked by a rhinoceros. The rhinoceros had escaped from London Zoo, and when he came on the streets, he attacked James' parents. His parents were dead in 35 seconds. They went through a lot of pain, but only for 35 seconds. Their troubles were over in a quick time. But troubles had actually started for James, because now he had to live alone. He did not have his parents with him. His house was sold and he had to live with his 2 aunts. Their names were Aunt Sponge and Aunt Spiker. So, the 2 aunts with whom James lived were Aunt Sponge and Aunt Spiker, and they were both really horrible people. Horrible means evil, nasty. Means they were extremely bad with James. They were selfish and lazy and cruel, And right from the beginning, they started beating poor James for almost no reason at all. Aunts, both the aunts, did not treat James well. They used to beat him without any major reason. They never called him by his real name, but always referred to him as "you miserable creature," and they certainly means surely. Never gave him any toys to play with or any picture books to look at. Miserable means extremely bad, depressing, or you may say unhappy. So, both aunts never called James by his name. In fact, they used to call him, "Hey, you miserable creature." James would feel very bad and he missed his parents. His room was as bare as a prison cell. Prison means lockup or jail. Bare means without any covering. He was left to stay in a room which had nothing in it. They lived, Aunt Sponge, Aunt Spiker, and now James as well, in a queer, ramshackle house on the top of a high hill in the south of England. Queer means strange, odd. Ramshackle house means a temporary house which could collapse anytime. The house was not in a good condition, but James had to live in it because he had no other choice. And this house was made on the top of a high hill. This hill was so high that from almost anywhere in the garden, James could look down and see for miles and miles across a marvelous landscape of woods and fields. Marvelous means beautiful. And on a very clear day, if he looked in the right direction, he could see a tiny grey dot far away on the horizon, which was the house that he used to live in with his beloved mother and father. From the top of the hill, James could see his house, which appeared like a tiny dot far away on the horizon. Horizon means point where earth and the sky seem to meet. This was the house that he used to live in with his beloved parents. And just beyond that, he could see the ocean itself. Just beyond the horizon, he could see the ocean. A long thin streak of blackish blue means a long line of blackish blue color, like a line of ink. Beneath the rim of the sky means under the outer edge of the sky, he could see a long mark or a long line of blackish blue color. He could also see the ocean. He missed his old house. He missed his parents. He was extremely sad.